GC. Sports are a great way for children to build strong character and to get active. I'm a 6th grader at this SCCLC. I think that after-school sports are essential to keep at the SCCLC. They keep kids in shape and we have fun in them too. Colleges look at extracurricular activities that show leadership skills such as playing sports. Some might think that sports keep kids from doing their homework, but science shows that kids who play sports focus better in school. Most parents think, why pay for a sport our kids will play in PE? Well, every unit in PE is usually 2 weeks, but in school sports you can spend more time practicing the sport that you love. I played volleyball this season and it was a great experience for me. This year, Mr. Don was our 6th grade volleyball coach. He was great because he taught us it's not about winning or losing, but more about having fun and working as a team. I think that by keeping sports here at the CLC, they'll give other kids a chance to experience the same thing. So you see, we cannot afford to lose after-school sports.
Dear Government's Council, are you really thinking about cutting after-school sports? Well, here's my opinion. Sports gives kids a chance to try out different athletics you wouldn't find anywhere else, like volleyball, cross country, and track and field. It also gives you a chance to meet new friends. One challenge is tryouts, because you might not make the cut. You're also not guaranteed to get any playing time, but they are so nice that they give you playing time anyway. It's also fun for brothers and sisters because they get to meet new friends when they come to the games. Some people might not like it because it's a lot of practice, but it's worth it. I had a lot of fun playing basketball. I was with all my friends, like the time when I played in the 4th quarter for the first time I scored. And the first time I scored. And the time I fouled somebody. He deserved it. These were all great, but the most exciting part was the finals. Our team got 2nd place. So do you really want to take this away from everyone?
Dear Governance Council, I speak for myself today and the perspective of all the athletic learners at the CLC. After-school athletics are important for me and anyone else who wants to go the extra mile in physical education. In fact, many schools look for sports in your history because it shows good sportsmanship and teamwork. Sometimes people might think that after-school athletics are all about competition or winning, but once you get out there on the court, field, or track, you realize that it's really all about having fun. This season I participated in 6th grade competitive basketball team, and I got to see and hear why it's such an important extracurricular activity. You can see you and your team going out there and doing your best and to have fun with it, and win or lose. You can hear the coach and crowd cheering you on to help you do your best. I'll never forget the first time we won or the time we proudly invaded and conquered the playoffs with a record of 9-2. That's the record we had when I wrote this, 9 wins and 2 losses. The first time we lost, it was both upsetting and a good learning experience because it taught us how to have good sportsmanship and it showed us what we were doing wrong. And now there's only one team keeping us away from the 1st place team trophy, but I won't mention that because, yeah. Which would have been one of the most greatest, and I am having one of the most greatest feelings I've ever felt in my whole life because of that. We cannot afford to lose after-school athletics. A quote from a resident of the CLC is a quote from me, so please listen to it.
I think you shouldn't cut these after-school sports from SCCLC. One of the things that you get to do at sports is you can play something that you don't think you're good at and see if you like it. Another thing is that the players get to meet new people and make new friends. The after-school sports are a good exercise program for kids and it's a very fun workout. Some parents might argue that their kids aren't getting their homework done because of sports practice. I played on the team and I finished homework. I got pretty good grades too. Maybe basketball helped me do better in school. The school for sports is very little and it's worth every penny. Kids would hate to see it go. Cutting the after-school sports
would be like cutting a free basketball game. The games are very fun to watch and maybe even your own kids might be playing. Sports teach kids important things. They help kids commit to something and stick with it, even though they might hold a tryout. And you can get cut. It's a very strong chance that you would make it. If you do get cut from a team or you don't, it's a good learning experience.